You guys want to see my self-portrait? So I call this self-portrait selfless selfie. So I just drew it. I just got it started on sketching. You can see right here my belly button, but these are my hysterectomy scars, and I'm faceless. So this right here is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm gonna make me a paper doll, make myself a paper doll. And then it's an idea that I've been trying to do for about 10 years now, and I haven't really focused on myself in about 10 years. Maybe 8 years, I don't know. But either way, so I am gonna make myself into a paper doll and paint little outfits for myself that I think are part of my identity and the things that I put on myself. Like, I'm a chameleon, I think. I said that before to people. I just feel like a chameleon. I just change my skin to fit whatever situation I need to be in order to be not necessarily accepted, but just to make it through. And I feel like I've been doing that for about 10 years and just kind of doing bodybuilding shows and being Miss Fitness, which is how a lot of y'all know me. But it's not who I am. It's who I needed to be for the marriage that I'm in right now and for my business. And I think this year I'm going to do a lot of going back to myself. So I'm just asking for a lot of prayers and a lot of commissions. Because right now I'm also going to be painting a barn for somebody. And that's for her in her home. So I can paint almost anything that you request. Almost anything. And I'll tell you if I am not able to. But whatever means a lot to you, I'll put a lot of Michelle into it. Because I will still have my marks, the way that I paint. My artistic strokes will all still be in my artwork. No matter what I make for other people, it won't look like a Hobby Lobby painting. I mean, I guess maybe my little Monstera leaves look a little Hobby Lobby-ish, but I mean, I'm really wanting to put some gold thread in some of it and try to sew it up in some places, which is what I've been doing. Feel the release and glow when I'm creative. Thank you. It's good lighting, Tama. Just kidding. But I've been having a really hard time this quarantine. And if any of you guys want to just chat and commiserate with me, let's go for it. But I'm having a lot of business problems and marital problems and all of those things. And so hiding up in my studio right now. Why does it keep losing? Okay, in my studio, I'll go back downstairs. But just being in my space, trying not to drink too much, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me go downstairs. I think that's better. I'll go outside. Hold on, stay with me. I don't know how long I've been going. Does anybody know how long I've been going? I glow when I'm in there. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I think this year I said that I was going to really try to focus on my artwork and my spray tanning. Spray tanning maybe, I'm not sure, but I really do want to keep focusing on my art for sure, because I need it. I think it's one of the only things that has remained consistent with being who I am as a person. And I know that all of you guys understand this, but sometimes you think that you want to monetize on the things that you love to do, and sometimes you start to lose what you loved about it in the first place. So one thing that's hard at being a working artist is finding that balance between doing something I love for money, but then also at the same time still loving it when I'm doing it for money. Because when you have deadlines and you have to paint something like, if she's watching or not, no offense, I'm going to be painting a barn, and that's not really something that was in my heart. Oh, I want to paint a barn, but it means something to her and to my client, and that in itself, I can hold on to that. Like, I have people like, I want you to paint, when somebody finds something emotional, they want me to paint like a portrait of a family member or something like that, or their old house or something like that. I can still put some love into it, but at the same time, I can still do very technical shit. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say. Sometimes I feel like last time I cried, and I feel like I'm on the verge of crying again. Why am I so emotional? It's just been really, really hard, and I don't think it has anything to do with the quarantine. It has a lot to do with losing my sense of self these past couple years, and shit kind of hit the fan at home, and I'm finally kind of trying to piece things together sober right now, and realizing that I'm not at fault for losing myself, but then neither is my husband. It's not his fault that I lost who I am. So all you boss babes out there, just keep being who you are and do what you love, or do what you have to do to support yourself. I mean, I understand just doing what you gotta do to pay those bills. You know, that's what I was doing for so long, was running a gym so my husband could personal train, and I put all of my stuff aside. And if I didn't have those experiences, then maybe I wouldn't have all of these emotions that I can pour into my artwork that people relate to. So a lot of people do relate to my broken butterflies, which represent, you know, well, obviously, I mean, it's so symbolic, but so obvious, but it's like, we're all broken, you know, and then there's still that healing that I'm always trying to do, and the scars will always be there. And I'm sewing up my broken butterflies with gold thread, so the scars are still there, they're still visible, but there's still a beauty in that brokenness. So all you ladies out there that are feeling fucking broken right now, I cuss too much, but if you're feeling broken right now, sew that shit up with gold thread, I guess. Know that it's still there, and it's gonna take some time to heal it. It doesn't fix everything. There's always gonna be a reminder. As much as we like to think that we can forgive things and let go and to heal brokenness and just move on forever, it's always still gonna be there, but we have to choose to keep on. So on that note, I'm gonna sign off, and I just realized that there is animal puke right there in front of me in my front yard. So that brought me back to reality really fast. I love you guys. All right, who do I want to call out next? Well, I just hung up on my best friend. All right.